क्या आपकी उम्र 60 वर्ष से ज़्यादा है और आपने अभी तक वसीयत के बारे में सोचा नहीं? वसीयत बहुत ज़रूरी है आपके लिए और आपके बच्चों के लिए। इसीलिए देखिए हमारे ये फाइनेंस एक्सपर्ट क्या कहते हैं वसीयत के बारे में।
So Shilpa, I just wanted to ask you a question because what I've observed is we all start investing, we start accumulating assets, which could be real estate, with land, we make holiday homes, we do financial investments everywhere. I just wanted to ask you, saying that obviously you have saved and created all that wealth for you to live better and obviously to pass on to the next generation of kith and kin and your children.
I've done all that. I've invested my money very well, and now I want to give it to my children.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you were saying, what should I do?
You know, two things. You might be wanting to give to the children during your life or after your life, right? Most of the people give after your life for the reason because you would like to enjoy that money and after you, correct?
True.
So I wanted to ask you, saying that have you made a will?
No, not yet. Still living.
Correct.
Sorry, long question, but
but the question is saying that most of us believe saying that ki will, we don't think about will because we there is a feeling saying that if I make a will, I'll die tomorrow.
True.
Correct. Will is associated with death, but that is not the case because times are changing, and what is important is saying that ki nomination is important, but nomination doesn't give the right to the person who has to inherit it.
Nomination means nomination in the will.
Nomination in your fixed deposit, nomination in your investments, nomination in your flat, nomination in your property. Nominee is only a right to manage or something. Now, nominee doesn't give that right of ownership. So, to get an ownership right, it is very, very essential saying that you need to write a will.
Okay.
And it is important to write a will because in that will you will also decide saying that how much you want to give to each people. Now there are people who say, okay, I want to give it to my children, but I also want to give it to charities. And if you have to want to give your wealth to certain charities, you have to write it in the will only that money will go to the charities. Correct? So if you have all of those aspirations, you have to write it in a will and say that this is what I want to, like lot of parents think saying that if it's a boy or a girl, or if two daughters and one daughter is not married, others married, so they also say that okay, that child I had spent a lot of money on the marriage and that this daughters I have not spent. So maybe that proportion of wealth needs to be separated and sorted out. So all of that you will have to write it in a will, and you would have had some investment inheritance from your parents or your husband or someone you would have inherited. Even that you will have to put it in a will because there is inherited property. Also you would have bought a property on your own. So these are different things which you have to assign and say that how you write it in the will. Secondly, laws have changed. Okay, the laws changed in 2005 for women, saying that they have equal right in the parents' properties or parents' wealth. So even if someone has not written a will and it is not that everything goes to the son or everything goes to everyone, you can actually go legally and fight for your rights 50% because that's the law which has come into place. Now look at HUF. Even in an HUF, women can become kartas.
Okay.
Right. Earlier on it used to be only men, but now women also can become kartas, daughters also can become kartas, wife also can become kartas. So laws have changed. So unless and until you don't understand and you don't write it, it is very, very essential for you to write a will. And I would urge you to see that you write a will so that you know it. Because you don't want your siblings to fight, you don't want your children to fight on your wealth. You've done it so beautifully. So it is very important that you give them, and they don't have to run helter and shelter to get this wealth. So I would prudently urge you to write a will. Go to a lawyer; he would help you to write a will.
My one question was that suppose now I'm single, right? And my father will not be there after a couple of years. Maybe, you know, my brother may not be there. You know, whatever wealth I have, I don't know who to give it to. My niece doesn't want any of my money. I don't have any children. I don't have anyone to give it to. What do I do?
So what you do, you will have to think saying that, do I have to give it to charities? Would I like to give it to any old age home? Would I like to give blind school? Do I have
Or to a
give
servant
cancer?
or something?
Yeah, obviously. To a person who will be there with you for the rest of your life, how you would help him or her during his lifetime and even after, so that that money can be spread. But all of that has to be written through a will. All of that will have to be written to a will, because people who have helped you, I'm sure you would like to give them some legacy money as a matter of trust and honesty that they had, as a noble gesture that you would like to give. You can write all of that in the will, but when you write a will, you need two executors to execute and also two witnesses to sign, so that the lawyer will help you to do that.
Yeah.